Hi, my name is Jen Mitchell, and I am here today to do a little packing demo. I am leaving for Southern Africa in a few days, and I have everything ready to pack. And we get a lot of questions on what to pack for Africa and how to pack for Africa and about bags. So this is going to be a little instructional video just to give you an idea of how I do it, and maybe you can take some tips from that. I have here a Patagonia bag. This is a black hole duffel, and we recommend it for our clients quite a bit. It's 55 liter, so it's kind of a perfect size, although you can go up to 70 liter and still kind of make your weight. I feel like it's very pliable, so if you're adding more things to it, it does kind of bend to that, which is nice. And there's a lot of great pocket space, and it's definitely durable and waterproof. So I highly recommend it. I'm also going to show today our Osprey bag, which my husband is using just for comparison purposes. But today I'm going to pack with this bag. So what I have here is packing cubes. Pretty much every time I pack, whether it be for a long city trip or a safari, is I use my packing cubes. That way everything kind of stays compartmentalized, and it's easy to pack and unpack with a lot of moving. So we're going to be moving every 2 to 3 days. And so it'll be easy for us to throw things in the day of, right before we leave, instead of have to start from scratch and make everything fit. I have a few different varieties of packing cubes here. We just kind of collect them as the years go by. My personal favorite is the Eagle Creek. I just feel like it's a good size. It has the window, so you can see inside what's inside of it. And they're not compression, which, believe it or not, I prefer. These are compression. But I feel like it's kind of a lot to have to squeeze it all in there and get it zipped up. But it does do well for socks and underwear and things like that. And I have these as well just because they're just good sizes. So I'll kind of go through what we have as well. With us, we'll always provide you a packing list, a little checklist of how much to bring of each item, and some of the other essentials. So that's nice. We'll also provide other lists like for the cash that you have to bring for tipping, and we'll go into that later. But I'll just start from the left and move around from there. This is all stuff that I'm going to put in the pocket. So this I have is an adapter. It's not a converter, so it does not convert the voltage, but it does adapt the plugs so that you can plug in your iPhone or charge your camera, things like that. So we have multiple outlets here on there, so we can plug in a few devices at one time, and we each are bringing one of these. So I'll put that into this pocket here. Maybe I'll turn it around so doesn't slip out. My hairbrush, some face wipes, which are nice when it gets dusty on safari, and you're out for sometimes longer periods. Little toothbrushes, easier than bringing your electric toothbrushes, not have to worry about them dying on us. And headphones, which are nice for me. And we have this on the Amazon list that we provide. It's a mini sound machine, so if you're used to white noise, this is nice because it's small and portable. Anything small is good when you're packing in such a small space. This is our melatonin for sleep and jet lag. So that's all here in this zipper pocket, easy to access. Starting with this first packing cube, I'll go with the biggest ones at the bottom first. I have some long sleeve shirts and some shorts. So just to show you, this is a great item from Lululemon. It's water resistant and also very light. We're going to be traveling to a destination that is kind of entering into summer right now because our seasons are the opposite. So we don't want something too hot. So a nice light layer will be good for those early mornings or late evenings, but we won't be needing something heavy like a sweatshirt most likely. I have another one from Columbia, and this is my second long sleeve, which I wear this a lot when I'm on safari. It's great to have those neutral colors, and also it's great for the dust and the sun as well, because it will be quite sunny. Here we have some shorts. Athleta has some great shorts that are good for safari and good colors as well right now. And then we have, these are my favorite shorts from Lulu, and they also come in a great khaki green. Good. And in here I have a few sports bras, just because on safari, always a good idea for the bumpy ride. Okay. So I put all of that in my packing cube. Okay. Next here, I have a couple of scarves. This one I got when I was in Zimbabwe last time. And this is a Lulu scarf, and it could be worn several different ways. So I like it to protect from the elements if I do get a little bit chilly, or just around my neck. So I usually travel with that all the time. I have a couple of pairs of leggings. I do like to work out on safari, but they're also comfortable to wear. And then I have a couple of other pants. These are from Athleta. They're super comfy and also fun look for safari. As you can see, there's a little theme there. I do love Lulu and Athleta, and I think they've got great stuff right now for safari. I have my Columbia pants, another pair of hiking pants. Really, you need 2 to 4 pairs of pants. You don't need this much. I'm just a serial overpacker, and I don't know if I'm ever gonna get better. I just never know what I'm gonna wanna have on safari or on a trip in general, so I bring it all. Hopefully one of these days I'll get better. That. If it fits in the suitcase though, that's what matters. All right, so in here I have some emergency medicine from my doctor, just in case. Some things are good to have, like a Z-Pack, malaria meds, things like that. So they're all right here in this pouch. If I need them, hopefully I won't. I have my socks in here. And then in here I have some pajamas and undergarments and underwear. They don't always wash underwear on safari, so you will want to bring a lot of pairs of underwear. Otherwise, they will give you soap to wash that in your room. Some places will though, so always check with us. We'll be able to provide that information. In here I have a bathing suit and cover up. They do have pools where I'm going. So that's nice when it's really hot in between safari game drives. Cool off in the pool. It's called a siesta time. Right here I have my tops. I have a combination of Athleta, Lulu, Columbia, comfortable and quick drying, which is great for when you're hot and sweating, or if it's a little bit rainy, which hopefully I don't think it's going to be on this trip. And already did that one. I brought myself a little crossbody bag if I want to have that just to walk around the property. Lots of charging cords just in case. And I got some sandals when on safari. It's super easy, cool, comfortable. You don't have to have hiking boots on safari unless you have a hike specifically planned. This is a little rain jacket just in case. I have my toiletries here, everything in one little waterproof bag. These are Cadence. I actually have a whole set of them. They do come in handy on some trips, shampoo and conditioner and little things for like face wash, but all my travel minis. I always travel with my Elements, so I have that here as well. I drink that every day. Lots of sunscreen. It will be hot even when you're traveling and it's not necessarily hot. Depending on where you're going and the equator, it could potentially be very heavy UV. So, want to have a lot of sunscreen with you, not just a small travel size. I have my vitamins in this cute little case. I could put the link on the video as well. It's on Amazon. I just find it handy. Everything in one place. And then I have my sunglasses. That was loud. So that's everything. So what I'm gonna do next is put everything in, and my hat. So these are the Tili hats, very popular in Africa. My favorite. Very comfortable. They stay on during the game drive, so stay on your head, and it's great for protecting you from the sun. And they pack really easy, so you don't have to worry. They're very crushable. However, we did this year decide to try a different hat as well. I'll show you that later. It doesn't pack quite as easily. I'll throw that in my husband's duffel. So everything is gonna go in here. First, I'm gonna put a layer on the bottom. My biggest packing cubes. As you can see, there's a lot more space than it looks like. And I'm going to put some of the smaller items. Kind of like a game of Tetris here. Right, so what I like to do is I take my sandals and I shove them in the back, like that. All right, then some of the smaller items. And the hat, I'll just pop on top. It's good to have extra room in there because as you go, it might not be packed quite as neatly as the time before. But this is everything. It's all in the one bag. It does also come with straps for a backpack. And you know, it's gonna be underweight, so that's good. As long as it's not too smushed in there, a 55 liter or 70 liter are perfectly fine. So I'm not going to go as in depth on this bag, but this is Will's bag. We wanted to try a different bag for him and see how we like it. This is Osprey. It's great quality material. It's got great pocket space. And here is where we have the straps for the backpack. And then what I want to show you is these hats that I got. American Hat Makers, clients of mine suggested it. They loved it on Safari. It looked so cute on them. And packing it, we just recommend throwing some socks in there or something so that it holds its shape, and then packing around it. We're gonna try these on Safari, and yes, we got matching hats. So we have his and hers, and this is mine. I just absolutely love it. It's very comfortable, but I think it's even cuter than the Tilly. So I will probably end up wearing this quite a bit on Safari, and I heard it stays on pretty good too. So you got a little strap. But yeah, so we're gonna take those in Will's bag because he has a little extra space. He has a 65 liter Osprey bag. So what we're gonna do is just pack them up on top of one another and then throw his socks in there. So that's how we're gonna do this bag. And it's nice traveling with your husband because then he can help me carry my bag. All right, so we'll put it in here, we'll put the clothes around it, and then zip it right up. And lastly, this is my backpack that I'm using on this trip. I actually just got this one. I absolutely love it. And in here, I have my scrunchie and sleep mask for the plane. I have my sweatshirt in case I'm cold. And then I like to put all my plane essentials in one bag. That way when I get on the plane, I can easily grab this and put my bag away, and everything I need to have is all in one place. Otherwise, I'm going in and out of my bag. I have my Kindle in here. I have another eye mask. I have some lotion for my hands, a plug, lip balm, really good lip balm. I love this stuff. This is BioKiss. And then I have some headphones, and face wash and lotion just for the airport, long flight, 16 hours, a little skincare. But that's everything, and I usually just kind of have that. I grab it and I put it next to me on the seat. And then in here I have my camera equipment because I really don't want it to break in my duffel. So I always travel with that on the plane. Some fuzzy socks and sunglasses. So that's everything in this compartment. In here I will have my laptop. So I like how the Patagonia, even though it's an active bag, It does have a sleeve for your laptop, and then you can put some essentials in there as well. And lastly, what we most often get asked about for Safari is cash and tips, what to bring. That's easy with us, is we always provide a list with a breakdown of all the tips and cash that you're gonna need for the entire trip. And then we actually give you the number of bills, the number of 50s, the number of 20s, 10s, 1s, 5s, and that way everything is ready to go. You have to have 2013 bills. They have to be clean, no markings, not torn. But then you take that cash and at the bank and just make sure everything is clean and just keep returning it until you get everything perfect. And I like these little money bags. I find them just easy to pack in your bag with you. These are also a great one. They're waterproof and they've got a zipper. So this is what we'll be bringing on our trip. We're gonna split it in half, one on each person, and just tuck it deep inside our bag where it's not easily grabbed. And then that will be with us for the entire trip. And there are safes as well, even on Safari, to put your money away and valuables, like your passport. But this bag will be usually emptied and I'll use it on Safari. If I'm not using this bag, we did also bring a second bag, which is handy on Safari. It's a small bag, it's on our Amazon list, and it's just easy to throw in a few essential items and bring it with you on the vehicle. So that's it, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this video, and please let me know if you have any questions in the comments. We'll be happy to answer them for you. If you're going on Safari with us, you'll already get this information. We hope that you follow us on our journey to Southern Africa, to Botswana, Zimbabwe, Zambia, and South Africa. Thanks for watching. Bye.